Okay, we're back. Coon Prairie Ramblers. Hey, we're circled up doing some confabulation. We got KC the Moonshine Gang, Luke the Rebel Without a Clue, and me, the amiable, affable mailman. I don't think I can do that any faster.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Anyway, we was going to be talking about tips or something like that. Tip for tat?
Tip of the day.
Tip of the day?
What about
Tip of the day.
Tip us off.
Well, I saw on the news that a well-known restaurateur, you didn't even know I knew that word, from New York City has decided to do away with tips in his restaurant.
No.
And instead, he's going to be charging 25% more for his item on the menu. And he thinks that he can fairly and more equitably pay the waitresses and the busboys and the people that wash the dishes. Because normally waitresses don't get paid, $15 an hour. They get paid like $2 or $3 an hour.
That's right.
And their basic money relies on their tips. And then even out of their tip, they have to tip out other people. They have to tip the busboys at least. I don't know if they tip anybody other than that. But the people that bust the table, I think they get 10% of the 10%.
So the reason waitresses get paid so little, I mean, if this guy's making, I mean, he's going to charge 25% more, but still the waitress is going to get paid what she was getting paid.
No, she's going to be paid on a normal scale then.
Right.
Fair scale.
She's not going to get the hourly wage plus the tip?
No, because the tip's gone.
That's why they get rid of it. They got to pay her more, but you're going to find probably...
So her performance is going to decrease.
You won't get all the honey and the sugar and the darlings and all the hugs and stuff.
There you go.
What I'm thinking, there's a lot of people, if they get real good service, they're still going to leave her a tip.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be almost embarrassed not to.
Yeah.
Even though
I would.
And, and that begs the question,
so
how much do you tip him?
So you're just going to be paying a lot of money to go to that restaurant.
Well, but that does. It begs the question, how much do you tip? And do you tip different for different types of restaurants with different types of service?
I do.
If I know the waitress, that affects how...
Oh, if I know them, yeah, that's different. Yeah.
And how well they did, and how much they had to do, and how big my party was, that type of thing.
I mean, if you forget what that lady looked like because she only came there once.
Yeah. And there's little psychological things. When they come squat down beside your table?
Oh, yeah.
That's supposedly get some better tips.
Or come sit on your lap?
Oh, yeah. They give you
places you eat in.
But I think the general acceptable amount for a normal tip nowadays, it's 20.
Yeah.
A lot of people older than us, if you can imagine, there's still a generation older.
I thought we were the greatest generation.
We're the latest generation.
The latest, too.
They're stuck on 10%. I think most of them.
Yeah,
10%. Yeah. But then I wonder sometimes if you go somewhere like, say, the Golden Corral, and all they do is come up there and bring you a plate
and fill your tea glass. Because you're doing all the legwork.
Yeah, I'm doing the work. I'm going to get my own food. Should they get a 20% tip for me going over and getting my own food?
I guess it's just up to you.
Well, what do you think? Would you?
It's up to me. Yeah, no, I base it on how much service I got.
I think the friendliness and the sincerity.
Yeah.
If they're really there to help you and they really engage you in conversation a little bit,
right,
and establish a
rapport.
I think
that affects it.
I think some waitresses or waiters are just predisposed to getting good tips, and some are predisposed to getting bad tips because they ain't got no personality.
Some of them need to be disposed of.
Yeah.
And then you even have places like Sonic. So I can go to McDonald's, and I don't think anybody at McDonald's gets...
Hey, I'd pay them good tips just to watch them. How do you do that? How do you do those tricks?
Sonic, when somebody brings your food out to your car for you, I feel obligated to give them a tip.
And that was work.
And even when I go through the drive-thru, they have a person come out on the roller skate, and I feel obligated to give them a tip. So I guess it depends on what kind of...
Hey, part of your tips is going towards their liability insurance. I mean, that's dangerous work.
Yeah. I think it's great to go into a restaurant where if you frequent one regularly, where all you got to do is walk in and sit down, and they see you, and they recognize you, and they automatically bring you the coffee that you like, or the sweet tea, or the Coke, or whatever. And that right there establishes a rapport with me, with the restaurant itself, or if you have a favorite waitress or whatever. And I've been places where you sit down and the waitress sees you. And there was one restaurant I used to go to where the woman would see me. I didn't even have to order because I got the same thing all the time. I just went and sat down, and pretty soon there was my Coke or tea, and there was my cheeseburger, well done, all the way with fries. Every time, I always left her a good tip, and I think that makes a difference.
I like getting the
Familiarity.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. It means a lot to me.
And I also think that when you go out to a
You know who you are.
when you go out to a restaurant and say you have a coupon, or say they're running a special on shrimp dinner that should have been $20, but it's $10. I almost feel like I should tip on the $20 instead of the $10.
Not eat 20 platefuls.
Yeah. The world.
Like some people who take advantage of that.
Yeah.
There are some individuals out there.
It all, it depends on the service.
Yeah.
And how well you. I remember one time a lady waitress at the Deep South barbecue. She had a table full of people, and they had quite a bit of food, probably a pretty good. And they left her some change on the table. They're like, I would say, probably 85, 90 cents of change on the table.
That's
And
ridiculous.
she picked it up and ran out to the car.
Yeah.
And walked up to the car and told him, you actually left your change.
Yeah.
I would too.
I bet that's
She
probably
said-
happened a lot of
He
times.
said, I know this isn't a tip.
Yeah.
So that-
You sound like somebody's marked in.
you left your change on the table.
I'd have hit him in the back of the head with it as I was going out the door.
I thought that was precious.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I'm glad she
perfect,
did that.
yeah.
That's better than not getting a tip to be able
Yeah.
to do that.
But you would almost hope that there was some other people around to witness it
Yeah.
and see it. And I'll tell you, I'm not putting down wealthy, because sometimes it seems like wealthy people are the worst tippers are. I'm
Yeah.
not
They can afford
talking
it.
about Donald Trump wealthy. I'm talking about just wealthier than us wealthy.
They're comfortable with
People that don't have to worry about where they eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not worried about getting the special.
They order what they want instead of what they can afford.
Right, exactly.
But you can't really gauge if you ever done. I don't know if you ever done anything for tips. All I've ever done
I
was
have.
just was playing music or whatever, and you can't really gauge
Well, that's
what you're
right.
going to get because you don't know if you're singing songs they like or not unless they request something. So when I play here or there, someplace I have a tip jar out there, and you could have a table full of people sitting there enjoying your music and singing along and clapping and talking to you and just having the best time. When it comes time to go, they walk right by you or whatever. And meanwhile, over in the corner, there's a group of 10 people over there. They've been laughing and talking to themselves. They haven't paid you a bit amount. And they walk by and they'll drop a bunch of money in there. So you can't gauge it.
Do you have your guitar case open, or do you have like a tip?
Now, I used to do that when I played one, but where I'm at now, I got a little tip jar. So that's on the top of the amplifier, and I'm by the door.
Have you actually ever filled that guitar case?
No, not the guitar case. The tip jar. I made over $100 before in time.
Have you ever put, like, sign a tip jar?
Yeah, it says tip on it, and it says thank you.
Oh, no.
That's all it says. Keep it presentable. But I've had people leave me notes in there, saying something or whatever. Or
Phone numbers?
Yeah, no, not that. No, not that. A religious tracts, I had that before. I've got, you just don't know. You get Canadian change in there.
My tip used to be don't plant your corn on a full moon.
That's right. And anyhow, some people live and die by their tips. So if you have a good waitress or waiter out there, take care of them. They'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you keep coming back, they're going to be spitting in your food.
Yeah, I know that.
The ones that are predisposed to not doing good, they ain't going to be around long.
That's right. All right, well, we got to get out of here. So we'll be
Tipped
back.
our way right out of here. Tiptoed the tulips.